Well, happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a good work week. Mine was good till last night. Very long trip last night. Almost 15 hours between track problems and weather and everything else. So anyway, I normally get home about 6 in the morning. I got home at noon or 12:30, something like that. But anyway, so I stayed awake, gonna Ironman, we call it. Go to bed kind of early tonight. Going to we have a swap meet tomorrow in Sacramento, so I'm going to cruise down to that tomorrow. Myself, my brother's going to go as long as he's home from work, and then one of my daughters wants to go also. So we're going to cruise down there and see if we find anything good. I don't know if we will. Not even exactly sure what I'm looking for. I would like to find spider caps for my wheels if I could, and or baby moon eyes for it. So we're going to take a look for those tomorrow morning, and whatever else pops up, you never know. I need to pick up some more wire. If the dude that I bought the wire from is there tomorrow, he was there last year, so I might pick up a little bit more wire to run, because I originally wasn't going to run the wire for my switches, my airbag switches, as far as I'm going to now. So got to get some wire for that. Haven't had a chance because I didn't get a chance to respond to any comments. Somebody did say, I don't remember the name, but mentioned putting my, sorry for the shaky cam here, my solenoids right there. And the main reason, I kind of tried those on, that idea first, but the problem is there's no place for my tank up here where it'll fit good, and I would have to run one line across, over and up to the solenoid, that one up to the solenoid, and then my 2 lines back. I'd end up running a lot more line, and that's pretty darn close to the ground. Up here, nothing's gonna hit it. Once I have my bump stops in and get the proper mounts for these, I have a lot of clearance from everything to my solenoids, so there's nothing that's going to hit it. And up here, the airlines are somewhat protected by the axle. Down there, they'd have zero protection whatsoever. So, because I'd have to mount them, they would have to be mounted kind of like that. But yeah, I looked into that option, and it was a good idea, but it just, I couldn't get it to work right and be as clean as everything else that I've been working on so far. But other than that, the goal today, my brain's not functioning great, just mainly because I'm pretty tired. Oh, and the other good part, didn't mean to do that, just wanted to get that out of the way, was after my long night, it was raining like hell when I got into Sacramento, so I got to ride my motorcycle home in the rain, which is always fun. But anyway, wheels still look nice and shiny. They do look kind of purplish in the video. They almost look kind of brown on my computer screen. Oh look, this one's got it's got a little friend living in there right now. Can't tell what kind of spider that is besides ugly. So anyway, these are looking good. I'm gonna give them a little wet sand, I think, and then a little polish, and they'll be good to go. So I'm still digging the way they're looking. On my computer screen, what I was saying, on my computer screen, they look almost kind of brown, but in person they're red, so it's kind of weird how that works. Anyway, I think it was my brother told me that they looked purple to him also, but in person they look red, so it's kind of weird how that works. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is, since I did the thinking part the other day for that and made my template, I'm going to go ahead and try and cut out the actual plates for the top out of that stuff right there. And if I could get that done today, that'll make me very happy. And then I'll have to go pick up some hardware, I think, some nuts and bolts to get it to fit, or to actually mount everything. But that's okay, I can go do that tomorrow or Monday if I need to. But I'm just gonna work out here for maybe an hour or two, get some stuff done, and then go inside and I think we're going to do a little pizza and movie night tonight, hang out with wife and kids. So that's the plan there. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work and stop talking. Try and keep my brain moving. Try and keep my body moving, and then that'll be it. And then I'll bring you guys back when I get it done, and then throw this video up maybe tonight. Try and respond to some comments tonight, and then tomorrow morning get up early to go to the swap meet. I think we're gonna leave here about 6:30 or so. Not too early, but get down there because my daughter has a doubleheader in indoor soccer tomorrow, so we got to get home in time for her to catch her a little nap and eat some lunch and then go do her games. And then I go to work tomorrow night. So busy weekend. That's okay. I like that kind. So you guys all take it easy. I'll bring you guys back when I got those plates cut out. See you in a few. All right, guys. Cut out a couple plates here. This is basically what we're gonna look at, or look like, I should say. Let me sit down here so I don't shake the cam so much. The bottoms will be underneath here. There'll be 4 bolt holes. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each one of these. So these will mount basically like this. I don't know 100% for sure if I'm gonna aim these towards the middle or if I'm gonna clock them to the sides like this, or the other way, or you know, whichever way you want to go with. If anything, they'll probably be mounted towards the middle, just because, and this may sound silly, but everything else points towards the middle on both sides, so it'll point towards the middle with them. If not like that, then they'll be right here in the very middle of this. But these will actually sit up off of here slightly. But yeah, I think this is going to work. Once I decide exactly how I'm going to orientate these, then I will trim this metal if need be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mount it in the middle on both of these. Then we'll put it on and mess with it to see if that's what I like. And if that's what I like, then we'll go with that. If not, I'll trim these or put some angles in them if I need to. But I think they're kind of looking sweet just the way they are. Especially once they're cleaned up and painted and everything. So I'm going to figure out where to locate these. I'm going to cut some holes in them, use the old hole saw, probably put it in my drill press because it's just a lot easier that way, and then drill some holes to mount these. I think my screws are long enough, or my Allen head bolts are long enough to do it. If not, then I may end up having to run to the hardware store today to get some bolts. And then these will be bolted to this cross member, not welded, because this freeways are all messed up because it's been raining all day long. Anyway, so these will probably have, I'll say, at least 3 bolts in them, depending on the width, possibly 4. We'll do it to see how it looks right. And yeah, the bolts will be better on this because these may need to come out just to access all this stuff underneath here. It'll be easier to mount everything, run my lines, run my wires if I'm able to pull these off, then put them on and finish it all up. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut some holes in here. I gotta do some marking and all that kind of stuff, find the center, figure out how far off of here I need to go. I think it was 1.25 inches. I got it written down over there. And then we'll cut some holes, drill some holes, and then mount these, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, so this is what, got the holes cut in them with the hole saw, and then we got this. Let me get around my mess here, excuse the shaky cam. So this is how they'll be. We got, this is going to bolt to the cross member each side. We'll put, because looking at it, I think I'm just going to keep it this size. Because otherwise I'd only be taking about 1/4 inch of it off or so. I don't know, before I paint it, you know, I'll figure that out. So we'll probably put, I don't know, I'm thinking 4 like 1/4 inch bolts here and here. And if you look, there's the valves on the underneath side. So what'll happen is, I still haven't finished that one yet, and I gotta call it quits out here. I'm just wore out, and we're we're gonna do a little movie night, so I'm gonna call it quits. And I wanted to get this far. I'm happy with getting this far, because locating all these bolt holes is not exactly a picnic. I'm gonna take the holes in this plate. They're nice and tight. I'm gonna take them up one more bit size. I'm gonna take another 32nd out of here. That'll just make these bolts go in a lot nicer. So they're not going to be huge in the hole, but there's going to be enough room. They're a little too tight now as it is. So as of right now, I'm kind of digging the look of these going towards the middle. I think both of them, what's going to happen is I'll drill 2 holes right here in the middle. We'll put a grommet in there, and then these wires will go down through the grommet and come underneath here and probably actually go into the cross member. And so these guys will come in here, go this way, and these guys will go there and come under here and go in with those and come out over here. I think that's what's going to work pretty well. Look right here. Oh, excuse the shaky cam here for a minute. I got to try and find an angle that will work. Yeah, there you go. And you see I got where that writing is, that's the bottom of my airbag solenoid, or my valve, whichever you want to call it. And I got a good 1/2 inch of clearance between the two right now. And there'll be even more because the frame is actually sitting lower than it will be when I put the bump stops in. Probably by at least 1 inch, if not a little bit more. So I'm going to have lots of room between these. And there's not going to be the flex where this can come up and impact them if I dump the valves real quick. Or if I have like a bag failure or something like that, it won't be able to hit it. If it does, these will probably be the least of my worries. So those will be like that. This will have, let's move these over here, just so they, I got these so tight. Excuse me here for a second. Turn those dudes around. There you go. Those guys are turned around. So the air will go in. See, we have each side. It'll go like that, straight into the valve. This will be the fill valve. This will be the dump valve. So this T will take care of that. I'll orient them underneath the proper way. And then this will come in from under here up right into the valve, and there will not be a wire, or not a wire, but a hose on this side of the valve. So this is just the dump. I will probably put an elbow or they got mufflers for those so it's not so loud, but we'll probably do something like that on that. But that's for the future. That's not right now. So yeah, this is gonna work. That's gonna be the way we're gonna run it. I like it. Like I said, once it's all done complete, I'll see if I want to modify this plate, cut angles in it or anything like that, but I'm kind of liking the way it is. Right now it's a little thick and a little beefy, but that's okay. That means it's not going to fail. So anyway, I'm going to go get, turn you guys around here, I'm going to go get cleaned up, going to go take a shower, clean all the metal off me, and go take it easy and watch a movie with the family. We've been going and going and going, and so especially me. So it's time for an evening off. So I'll do that, and then going to go to the swap meet tomorrow. I work this weekend, so I probably won't be out in the garage until probably Monday. I'm thinking I might get back out here. If not Monday, then Wednesday. So hope you guys all have a good weekend. Hope you guys had a good work week, and I'll load this up and hopefully answer some or respond to some things on some comments, and yeah, we'll go from there. So you guys, thanks again for all the comments, subscriptions, and likes and everything. I truly appreciate it. And you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Be good.